Good evening, everybody. Well, I am trying to use my camera tonight, so let me see if this works. I know the angle isn't the best, but I can't figure out the tripod. I have to go meet with Evie because I can't put it on the tripod, so I have it hooked onto a bar on a shelf, and I'm sitting crazy trying to get myself on here, and I have my little hanging thing here, but I'll move up here. So I wanted to tell you a funny story that happened on Saturday. There's two gentlemen that own our store, and they also own like five other stores in the Texas area, from down south to all the way up north by us. And I have never met them. I could not pick them out of a crowd, but we had just opened, and Saturday was a very, very busy day for us. And I walk around the store, and if somebody needs to find something, I kind of know like what booths have what available to them. And this guy and his wife were looking for some Pyrex, and they were looking for a specific color. So I'm like, okay, you guys look, but I think I have some booths that I'll go check out. And I go running around looking, and I found some. And I take a picture of it because I don't want to start carrying it all around. And I stop this guy, and I'm like, are you the gentleman that was looking for the Pyrex? And he goes, no. And I go, I seem to keep losing my people. And then I go around and I'm asking people, and then somebody else asked me for something else. And so now I'm looking for the people for the Pyrex, and I'm looking for something else. And I didn't realize I asked this gentleman if he was looking for the Pyrex because I don't remember anything, especially when my mind is on overdrive. And I I then ask him, are you looking for the cards? And he goes, nope. And I go, wow, I'm really striking out. I'm missing all my people. The store is so big, I can't find anybody, but I'm finding the items. And he just laughed. And I said, well, is there anything I can help you find? And he goes, not really. I'm just looking around. I said, okay, well, let me know. And then I ended up finding the people I needed, and I realized a bunch of stuff fell on the floor in my booth. So I bend down to pick up the stuff, and technically we're not supposed to work in our booths during the day when we're on the floor working, but stuff was on the floor. So I go to pick it up, and the guy comes up to me and he goes, is this your booth? And I said, well, it certainly is. And I stand up and I said, is there something that interests you? Can I show you something? And he goes, no, I own the place. My name is... And I said, wow, okay. I said, now I'm embarrassed. And he goes, no need to be embarrassed. It was nice to see that you were interacting with the customers and in such a good mood. And I said, well, I love my job. And so we ended up talking for almost an hour. And I learned about the other stores he has and what he'd like to do in our store. And just, it was real nice to talk to him. And I just felt so funny that I was doing that. But at least I was working when I met him, and I wasn't just standing around the front counter. So it was a funny day for me, and I put on almost 6 miles walking around the store, and we didn't get out of there. I started at 9:30. We didn't get out of there until like 6:45 after we closed up and did everything. I think I showed you the ring that I ended up finding. I was helping a lady with jewelry, and she was picking out things, and I'm like, ooh, I love that ring. And she goes, so do I. And I'm like thinking to myself, please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. And it didn't fit her finger, so that's how I ended up getting it. I was really excited about that. And I ended up finding out today that I get my new booth. And I took a bunch of short videos, just random videos of that booth, so that I can kind of plan out where I want to put my shelving and my decorations. And I also had another dealer give me this beautiful glass cabinet. It's called a tobacco cabinet, and it's very old, and it even has the tobacco emblem from the company it was made from. And I think it's from the 40s, maybe. And it's kind of fragile because she has all the pieces, but she used it as an open cabinet instead of a closed cabinet. So all the pieces kind of are laid down. And my husband came and we used sliders to kind of slide it through the store into my booth. And so it takes up a lot of space. But with my new booth, I'll have the space available to put it. And but I gained so much space that I can bring up so much more inventory, but I don't want to bring up a lot of inventory right now because I don't want to have to move all the inventory. And I ended up taking down a big shelf. So I have a shelf in Karen's room in my house that is really oversized and doesn't even belong in there because it doesn't really fit, but I needed a place to put the shelf. So it's a wrought iron, and I can't wait to take that down and put it in my new booth. And then I have these other shelves, and they're kind of wrought iron, and I can decorate them. And then I have like a locked cabinet to put some of my, not that they're expensive things, but they're things that could be pocketed real easily. So I have a couple of locked cases that I will put in there. And I just can't wait to show you guys what that looks like. And my husband and I were looking, there was a TikTok about this gal that talks to AI, and she asks AI on Thursdays, because that's typically when estate sales happen. And she says, I want to go to estate sales and I want to leave my house at 8 o'clock and I have to be home by 2 o'clock. I want to stop for lunch. This is where I'm starting and I don't want to travel more than an hour from my house. Is there any estate sales that I can go to and be back by this time? And it spits out the itinerary with the addresses of where these places are, and it tells you which one to go to first. And if the estate sale company puts information about it, then you know kind of like what's going to be there. And then it tells you how long you can stop for lunch and approximately how long it should take you to get to each one. And if you stop at one, how long approximately you should stay so that your time is used wisely. So I did that, and today's only Monday, and it came up with saying that Thursday there's a few that are starting, but tomorrow an estate sale company has a building that they are having a sale in tomorrow. The sky opened up, and guess where I'm going tomorrow morning when they open at 9? Yes, I am going to their warehouse sale. So hopefully a warehouse sale. I've only gone to one other warehouse sale and it was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. So hopefully this one will be dynamo, and maybe I could get a locked cabinet or something else to put in my booth to decorate my booth. I want to put some furniture in there because I have a lot of floor space in there. But I'm really, really excited because I have sold in the last 10 days, probably another $500 worth of merchandise, almost $500. So that, I mean, my sales are really doing well. Considering I used to have months where I would sell $40 worth of things. So it gets me really, really, really more excited to be able to do more things like this. I still have that haul to show you guys, but the thing is I've been putting just a piece here and a piece there in my booth, and then before I know it, I haven't even priced it and people are buying it. I sold 3 lamps that I didn't even think I wanted to sell, and I didn't put a price tag on it because I wasn't sure. And I get home and I get a call. Allison, how much is that little book lamp? I'm like, oh my word. So I told them. And then the lady counter offered me, and I buckled under and I sold it to her because it was my mom's lamp. So I didn't even have any money in it. So, anyways, it was just funny for me to sell 3 lamps, and I have not sold a lamp maybe once since I've been there. So that was kind of funny. And I put up some jewelry today, some random jewelry, and that sold immediately. So I'm just taking a few things out of my trunk that I got from this haul, and it's all selling. So that's great news. But I'm not having anything to show you guys if I keep doing this. I can tell you, I got the whole set of Barbie Wizard of Oz dolls. And they're the boxes are perfect. So I got Dorothy, Glenda, Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion. I don't think the Bad Witch was in there. But regardless, I got the whole set. So excited. And then she threw in the DVD. People buy DVDs all the time. I don't know if you guys still have a DVD player. Put in the notes if you have a DVD player. But I'm finding more and more people have DVD players. So I brought a bunch of collections of my mom's DVDs, and people are buying those. I don't sell them for much, but it's still, hey, it's kind of like a garage sale for me. I'm getting rid of stuff out of the house, you know? Anyways, it's kind of been fun. I do have some videos that are thoughtful, thought-provoking, that I really want to put time and energy into putting them together a little more. And but right now I just wanted to use my camera and tell you how excited I am about my new endeavor, and see how it goes. So hopefully I can edit this video and make it look professional. And since I can't see the screen, I don't know what I'm looking like. So until next time, guys, don't give up. I'm not giving up, so you can't give up. And you mean the world to me.